We're here with head baseball coach Jason Burke, going 2 for 2 against the Claflin Panthers in a doubleheader. Obviously got one more tomorrow, but if you don't mind just going through your thoughts on how the night went after coming off a big win over a tough Wingate squad. What was the message to the guys coming against a team that might be struggling this year, but as you saw, they can definitely be a pain?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, the win against Wingate was obviously a big win. And, my message to the guys was to stay focused. It's easy to have, a big win and then kind of cruise through practice the next day after getting, back really, really late and, coming out not prepared to play. And I felt like, for the most part, the guys came out prepared to play today. They played hard. That Claflin team, I mean, very, very, very good with some small ball stuff. They can really bunt. They can really place the bunt. And I felt like they did that very well today. And they were able to scratch up some runs on us and make those games, tight for a little bit. And, kudos to our offense. I thought they stayed within our approach for the most part, just meaning swinging at the pitches they should swing at and taking the ones that they should take. And, I thought Connor Rose had a really good day. I thought Oliver Zahn had a really good day. And there was a bunch of other guys that collected, some hits and walks and HPPs. And that's what you got to do to win games. You got to play the game and not necessarily play the team that you're playing, whether it's Wingate or Claflin. When you play the game right, good things happen for your team.
Obviously, Connor Rose was the standout for game one. A couple doubles, the big home run, 4 ribbies, a lot of extra base hits, not only in the first game but the second game. What's that mean going forward for your squad, knowing that you can get those extra base hits pretty much not at will, but that they're coming from guys throughout the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's confidence. I mean, I think hitting is contagious. You hear it all the time in baseball, and part of that is because if you see somebody else hit, you believe that you can hit. And same thing for extra base hits. If you're seeing someone collect a lot of extra base hits, then you feel like you can do the same thing. And I'm hoping that builds some confidence for our guys moving into tomorrow and moving into next week. And again, anytime that you can kind of get your bats hot, it's a great thing. And that's 3 games in a row now or 4 games in a row counting North Georgia. We've scored a decent bit of runs. So we hope that we can continue that and just keep our bats hot as we go down the stretch.
Obviously, in the game 2, you brought in Lucas Martino as a pinch hitter. He battled his way to a full count and sent a screamer out to deep center field. It looked like it was just a couple feet away from being a grand slam, but what does it mean for a guy like that who's kind of had to earn his way back onto the team to be able to hit a big hit like that, to completely, a bases clearing triple late in the game?
Yeah, I mean, for Lucas, we've been trying to ease him back in and get him some ABs and kind of get him ready to fill whatever role it may be, whether it's starting or coming off the bench or whatever. And he's been great. He's been working his tail off, trying to be ready when he gets his opportunities. And that was a tough matchup, man. That's left on left with a guy who's spinning a ton of breaking balls. Lucas battled in the 2-strike count and then gets something in the air, and the wind's blowing a little bit today. I don't think he caught that ball real well at all. I think if he did, he would have hit it a long way. It would have been the grand slam. But with the wind blowing and with his power and how big he is, the ball carried very well and, got past the center fielder and obviously brought home the runs that were able to give us the win today.